Have you ever played Minecraft? Of course you have. I mean, it's literally the largest selling video game in the entire world. But have you heard of Redstone? Chances are, if you've played Minecraft, you've probably went caving and came across this mysterious red ore that glows when you walk on it. If you mine the ore, you get a little red dust item. If you've ever gone as far as to mess around with the item, you might just realize how powerful these little grains of dust really are. You can make automatic doors, flying machines, computers that can run Minecraft, an orbital strike cannon, or like a geometry dash level. Bro, I don't even know. Here's the thing though, Redstone wasn't always capable of all this. Back in 2010 when Redstone was first added to Minecraft, it was actually pretty simple. There were no pistons, no observers, no slime blocks, no flying machines, and definitely no computers. People had a few basic tools to work with, and somehow they turned these tools into an entirely new way to play the game. While most players were still wondering whether or not oak planks look good with birch, a small group of players started asking a different question. What if Minecraft had technology? From that point on, things got weird. Every major update gave these players new tools. Pistons allowed movement, hoppers allowed item transportation, and observers allowed machines to react automatically. And every single time Mojang added something new, the Redstone community immediately found 1,200 unintended uses for it. Seriously, give a Redstoner one new block and they'll somehow invent Windows 11, Mario Kart, and a graphing calculator before you can even figure out what a comparator does. Now here's where things get interesting. Minecraft has hundreds of millions of players, but the vast majority of them never touch Redstone. For most people, Redstone starts and ends with the lever connected to a door. That means there's this massive underground community hiding inside one of the biggest games ever made. Thousands of people spend years researching game mechanics, discovering new glitches, optimizing machines, and collaborating on projects that sound completely impossible. And they don't just build things. They're doing actual science. There are people who specialize in storage technology, people who specialize in flying machines, people who study mob mechanics, and people who spend months trying to save a single game tick. And somehow, all of this exists inside the funny block game where you punch trees. Redstone has a reputation for being complicated. And honestly, it deserves that reputation. Because the moment you think you've figured everything out, you discover that pistons are powered that blocks that don't even exist just because Minecraft says so. But here's the secret nobody tells you. You don't need to understand computers. You don't need to understand engineering. You don't even need to understand most of the weird stuff. Because every Redstone expert starts with one thing: a button and a lamp. That's it. Everything else comes later. The reason Redstone is so fascinating isn't because of the machines. Well, okay, it's partially because of the machines. But the real reason is that Redstone teaches you how to think. You'll learn how systems work. You'll learn problem solving. You'll learn logic. You'll learn how to break a massive problem into hundreds of smaller ones. And before you know it, you spent 6 hours trying to make chickens sort themselves into different boxes. For science. So yes, Minecraft is the biggest game in the world, but hidden inside that game is an entire community of inventors, researchers, engineers, and absolute lunatics. People who looked at a block game and somehow built calculators, then computers, then games, then computers running games, and somehow they're still finding new things today. So the next time you find a piece of redstone while mining, maybe don't leave it behind, because that little pile of red dust might be the beginning of an entirely different way to play Minecraft. And if you're anything like the people in this community, you'll never look at the game the same way again.